Hey friends, today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Take Care by Eden on guitar. There are two links in the description that I want you guys to check out before you get started. One of them will link you to an Ultimate Guitar page that has the chords and the lyrics. This is helpful because it shows you when to line up the chords with the specific lyrics. However, I found when learning this song that these chords are not correct in this chord sheet. So what I did is you'll see a Dropbox link in the description. I made my own PDF with the correct chords and it also shows the fingerings. So go ahead and download that, and if you need help with lining up the chords and the lyrics, use the Ultimate Guitar link. So that's it. It's going to be mainly chords today, a little bit of different fingerings and things like that, but you can play this on piano or any other instrument. So let's get it started. Apologize, there's no fancy equipment today, it's just me and my guitar and my camera, so sorry for the audio levels. We're going to get started with the intro. First chord in the song is going to be a B minor. It's going to have your index finger on the 2nd fret, your ring finger and your pinky finger on the 4th frets. Your middle finger is going to be on the 3rd fret of the B string. And I want you to leave this high E open. So that's going to sound like this. Okay? So that's the first chord of the song. The next chord of the song is going to be an A. And this is just the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings. And we're going to play the A string. Alright? And next is going to be a G. So this G is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. You're going to take either your thumb and wrap it around the guitar and put it on the 3rd fret and mute the A string and then just play the next 3 strings open. If that's easy for you. Or you can use your middle finger and do the same thing, muting that A string. So these are the 3 chords in the verse. We've got the B minor with the open E, the A, and that G variant. Now there's a picking pattern that he uses during the verse sections, which I want to teach you because this is really what makes the song what it is. And I'm just going to play it for you. So let's teach that real quick. So we're going to use 4 fingers when we're plucking the strings. We're going to have our thumb on the low E, and then the D, G, B strings. Or in the B minor case, it'd be on the E. So we're going to pluck the B minor. You're going to take your index finger and pluck that D string again. And this is when you switch to the A. Do the same thing. So it's a pluck with all fingers and then a pluck with your index finger. And then down to your G. B minor, A, pluck with your index finger, G. Really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? So that's the first B minor, A, G. And then the next time he does it, he changes it up a little bit. Goes back and forth. Same B minor. But this time you're going to hit the high E string. And then your index finger again. And then the G. So he repeats that line 4 times throughout the verse, but he changes it up each time. So first time it's going to be with your index. And then the next time he hits the high E string. Like I said, that just repeats. So that's the whole verse. So let's play it with the lyrics. How could you be so careless? I sweat this, I swear. I think I'm losing my voice. I took no time to take care. I smashed my phone, but honestly I feel relieved. You can't reach me, no, I can exhale on my own. Alright, that's the entirety of the verse. So let's get into the chorus. Alright, so with the chorus we have 6 chords that repeat twice. So the first chord is going to be an A minor. And this is where he says, what were you thinking that night was a dream? So the first chord is going to be an E minor. It's with your whatever two fingers you want on the 2nd fret of the A and D strings. And I just pluck these once. So E minor, what were you thinking that night? And then on night, he goes up to an A, just like before in the verse. Night was a dream, and then a G. Dream. So this is the same thing as the verse, except you're replacing the B minor with an E minor. What were you thinking that night was a dream? Alright? E minor, A, G. Next line of that, you're going to go back up to the B minor. When he says lungs, at the top of your lungs, I heard you. Then on scream, we have a little bit of variation. It's an F sharp minor. So F sharp minor, what you're going to want to do, index finger, completely lay it over the 2nd fret. You're going to take 2 of your fingers, most likely your ring finger and your pinky, and put them on the 4th fret of the A and D strings. That's going to sound like this. Alright? So, at the top of your lungs, B minor, I heard you, F sharp minor, scream in your sleep, and then G. Keep in mind, all these progressions end on G, so if you're confused at the last line of the progression what you need to play, it's always going to be a G. At the top of your lungs, I heard you scream in your sleep, G on the sleep. So those 6 chords, the E minor, A, G, and then the B minor, F sharp minor, G, that repeats twice. So we're going to play the chorus all the way through pretty slowly here, and I'll sing along, and then we'll move on to the post-chorus. What were you thinking that night was a dream? G, B minor, at the top of your lungs, I heard you scream in your sleep. And I know you don't mean a thing, I just get lost in translation. So how much is enough gonna take? Yeah. And that's the entire chorus. Let's move on to the post-chorus. Alright, onto the post-chorus bit where he starts off with, I've got a number for you. It's going to be the same chords as the verse. B minor, A, G, and then again, B minor, A, G. And when he says baby, he holds that G through the next 2 lines of the song. This is hard to explain, so I'm just going to play it for you so you can listen. 1, 2, 3. I got a number for you. I call it breaking. Yeah, I got a lover, baby. Don't need what you're giving me more than what you think. Oh, love ain't love if it ain't rough. But you're screaming. Alright? It's kind of weird. So after he says baby, he's just playing this G through the don't need what you're giving me more than what you think. Oh, love. And then on the love, he plays an E. So instead of going B minor, A, G like we've been going, we're going from G to A minor and then back up to B. It's going back up the scale. So, more than what you think. Oh, love, A, ain't love if B minor, it ain't rough, but. When he says but, he goes back down to a G. You're screaming, A, B minor. So we go from B minor to A to G, B minor, A to G, and then we go back up, G, A, B minor, G, A, B minor. Follow this on the Ultimate Guitar chord sheet, you'll understand it, and play it with the lyrics. This is definitely the toughest part of the song. Alright, verse 2 is the same as verse 1. It's going to be that same fingering pattern on the B minor, the A, and the G. So you already know this part, just got to get it down with the lyrics. Let's play it. Screaming, I've said it all. I thought maybe you believe me, 'cause I don't. These days it's a cliche, I know. I have no words, no words. Alright, let's just play it one more time for fun. You can skip onto the instrumental if you want. Screaming out, I've said it all, B minor, A, G. I thought maybe you believe me, 'cause I don't. These days it's cliche, I know. Have no words, no words. Alright, now on to the instrumental. This is going to be the same 6 chords, or excuse me, it's not going to be the same 6 chords. It's going to be 6 chords repeated twice. So it's going to be the B minor, A, G, okay? B minor, A, G. We've got those chords down. Next is going to be that F sharp minor, down to an E minor, and then we're going to be finishing on the E, which is the same thing as E minor, but you're going to put your index finger on the 1st fret. Okay? And I'm kind of sure about this, but I don't know if it's the correct chord. So let's just sing the melody line over the top. Da, 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 da. F sharp minor. Da, 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 da. F sharp minor, E minor. Da, da, da. Not too hard because you don't have any lyrics to sing along with it. So that's the instrumental bit that just repeats twice, and then we're on to the bridge. Alright, bridge bit. This has the most variation out of any part in the song, uses some kind of cool chords here. And it starts off really quiet. He says, if I could forget you, you'd know I would leave. So the bridge bit on my PDF says B minor, A, F sharp minor, G. So he says, and if I could forget you, B minor, you know, A, I would leave, F sharp minor, G. 4 chords here. And if I could forget you, you know, I would leave. Can't help myself. When he says myself, he introduces a new chord, which is going to be a D. So, index finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E. And he says, I can't help myself from feeling all this was wasted on me. That's going to be a D to an A to a G. Can't help myself from feeling all this is wasted on me. Alright. I love the B minor, this repeats. Rain, but I can't A. Live in a storm. F sharp minor. Oh, I've got more to go. When he says go, he plays another D. Still learning to grow. And this bit ends on that A. So again, you'll see from my PDF, it's the same chords repeating. On the last bit, instead of ending on the G, he ends on the A. Still learning to grow. So let's play through this. If I could forget you, you know I would leave. F sharp minor G. Can't help myself from feeling all this is wasted on me. I love the rain, but I can't live in a storm. I've got more to go, still learning to grow. Hey. And on to the last chorus. Alright, so with this last chorus bit, you've already played it. And for this part, I like to do these palm muted strums. Alright, so it's going to be the E minor, A, G. Alright, and then we're going to go up to the B minor, down to the F sharp minor, to the G. Same as the first chorus. Let's play it really slow. What were you thinking last night was a dream? At the top of your lungs, I heard you scream in your sleep. Same as the first chorus. I know you don't is an E minor. Don't mean a thing, A. I just get lost in translation. So when he says how much is enough gonna take, it's a B minor. How much is enough, A minor, gonna take, G. And he repeats that 2 more times and ends on that A. I've got a lifetime to wait. Seconds keep going. Feel that? This is when he's screaming. It's kind of odd. You gotta play with the song. So all you gotta know is that it's the same as the first chorus. A, G, B minor, F sharp minor, G. But the last 3 chords in the song are B minor, A, G. And that's repeated 3 times, just like in the very beginning of the song. So we're going to play this chorus and we're going to end it here. I hope this helped. Please check out the PDF below. Let me know if you have any questions. It's really tough to get through this stuff because it takes a long time to try to explain it. But here we go. What were you thinking last night was a dream? At the top of your lungs, I heard you scream in your sleep. I know you don't mean a thing, I just get lost in translation. So how much is enough gonna take? I've got a lifetime to wait. Seconds can barely be made. Strange ending. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next week with some covers. Have a great weekend.